about Ericka's question. Ericka from Durham.
Is intermittent fasting safe for people with diabetes or those with blood sugar issues? Yes, with the caveat being we have to just look at what medications you're on, because if you're on a medication that lowers your blood sugar, intermittent fasting is also a therapy that lowers blood sugar. So even though it's not a pill, right, it's not a medication, it acts like one. So we just have to be careful that we're not lowering it too much. And the same thing goes for blood pressure medications, right? So
we want to go over those diabetic medications with you, because there's some out there that actively lower your blood sugar, and if you're not eating and you're taking that, then your blood sugar gets too low.
Too much. And
that's not a good thing, right? Yeah. So we want to go over that with you if you're on any medication like that before you decide to do any intermittent fasting. But it is, Michelle is right, that's one thing that's really going to improve. If you were to hold that medication, for example, and then do some intermittent fasting, wow, it's very, very helpful.
Yes, intermittent fasting is a very powerful tool. And intermittent fasting is something we talk a lot to our patients about. And kind of like with keto, I really reinforce that it's not this little box that everyone has to fit inside of. There's not one way to do a ketogenic diet. There's not one way to do an intermittent fasting protocol. There are common ways, right? But that doesn't mean that it has to be the way that you do it. So if you've tried fasting in a certain way and you didn't like it or you weren't sure about it, please talk to us. We can help you find a regimen or a protocol that works better for you. And the things that you need. But I have seen intermittent fasting help people with reactive hypoglycemia a lot. So that is a term that we use when people say, after I eat, I feel like my blood sugar drops and I get really shaky and sweaty and nervous and I'm hungry and I have to eat something right away. Fasting, just like a ketogenic diet, can really, really help stabilize the sugar so we're not having those ups and downs that create issues.
That's right.
So Ericka, let us know if you want some help with that intermittent fasting protocol that would work for you. Good question.